and I have to say that while we're talking about healthcare here, like one of our fellow speakers had already mentioned that we have to speak about the economically marginalized population. We have Dr. Vijay Ramanan who will share his thoughts on economically marginalized population with us today.
Economically challenged people have different needs. I mean, they have the same medical problems, but they don't have the money to take treatment. Prevention is a good idea for them, but I work with 3 NGOs which does work for them. First, I would mention about Red Cross that I work with. We have started a free daycare for thalassemia patients. We cater to around 140 kids per month with their transfusions and also with the chelation drug therapy. This year, it's being sponsored by Mahindra & Mahindra for us. That's around 10 lakh rupees of medicine that we provide free to them. And we also have an initiative called Dawa Do Dua Lo. It means there are many parents who don't need a medicine or the patient has expired. They would have probably the medicine with them. And in fact, they deposit it into a box with a number behind it. So as soon as it's provided to a patient, the patient in fact calls the relative and gives them a feedback saying, thank you for the medicines. Just yesterday, we gave a medicine worth around 1,38,000 to a patient who underwent transplant. And that same medicine is life-saving for her. So that whole initiative of Dawa Do Dua Lo has been a very good thing. We have done around 40 lakh worth of medicine this year itself. And we also have done free bone marrow transplants. In the last 2.5-3 years, we have accumulated around 3.5 crores from all sources, all our NGO sources. And my NGO, which is MVR Welfare Foundation, which works, is a ATG approved, Niti Darpan approved NGO for last 6 years. It works in getting money for our poor patients from the rural area. My NGO also has a mobile health unit. It goes to various villages around Pune. And we work in the area of thalassemia. So we have an app from our NGO, which is there on the Android Play Store, which can just probably tell you whether this patient is thalassemia minor or not. If there are two people who are getting married, if both of them are thalassemia minor, they should get it tested. But if you have just a CBC or a hemogram, which probably costs 100 rupees, you could put into our app. It will probably tell you whether the individual is minor or not. The ambulance has been donated to us by Sri Amar Sabre from the Rajya Sabha. And similarly, we intend to start a chelation therapy unit, chelation therapy which is free for all our thalassemics. Today, just to put you into a perspective, there are around 10 lakh thalassemic children in this country. Around 32,000 are born every year. So around every 20 minutes, there's a child being born. And to tell you the truth, there are doctors who have got kids. So I want to tell you all doctors that you should probably get your thalassemia screening done. I know of a famous pediatrician in Mumbai who treats thalassemia, who came to know that he is a minor at the age of 63. So it was too late. It was just because of a daughter who was getting delivered in New York that they realized that he also was thalassemia minor. I myself am a thalassemia minor, so I feel that everybody should get it tested. If we doctors do it, probably we'll do it for our patients, and we'll prevent the birth of these 32,000 at least who are getting born every year. And going forward, we are planning to start a bone marrow transplant unit at our general hospital, which we have proposed, and probably that will help the poor people. People who come from rural areas don't have any access to care. That's a utopian idea to get the access to the rural area. So it's a better idea to basically serve them free, probably in a urban setup. So that's what we are doing for last 13-14 years. And my NGO also provides assistance to the poor ALL children. And similarly, I have a third NGO which I consult, which is Thalassemia Society of Maharashtra, which does its own job of creating awareness about thalassemia. And as the lady said, there are many people who, in fact, we know of cases where the family was divorced. I mean, there was a divorce in the family because of a child with thalassemia major. Similarly, a father who committed suicide and a mother who committed suicide thanks to the diagnosis of thalassemia major in the family because they could not afford the whole treatment. So we are trying to provide care to such people who should not just tip over the whole balance. So it's very, very important to understand thalassemia may not be a very common problem. It's not very uncommon in our country. If you add sickle to it from Nagpur, probably we would have around 40-50 lakh of kids who need transfusion. To put into perspective, this probably contributes to a $2 billion GDP loss to our country, thalassemia and sickle. So if you are able to take care of this, like for example, I have a solution where I have given tablets to prevent transfusions, probably that would prevent a loss of around 7.5 billion or 75% loss of this revenue. So if India gets into a mode which is unique, where we can give oral therapy instead of giving transfusions and chelation therapy to the thalassemics, we would be able to cater more thalassemics patient. Similarly, I have created another protocol for my leukemic patients. Acute myeloid leukemia is a very, very dangerous malignancy where we need treatment of approximately 10 to 20 lakhs. So I have a protocol which is around 10,000 rupees per month for around 4 to 6 months, which has been created for the rural population, and we have seen a good result with it. It's a publication in an index journal. So these are the things that I've been doing for the marginalized and the rural population in my practice. I would like to thank Time Cyber Media for giving me this opportunity to speak about my experience.
The next award for the best clinical hematologist and bone marrow transplant physician in Maharashtra, and the award goes to Dr. Vijay Ramanan.